Big nests are amazing right now in Pokemon Go. Let me explain why. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. It is currently the season of Heritage, which means we're getting one guaranteed XL candy every time you trade away a Pokemon. We're able to combine this with the idea of big nests in Pokemon Go and get insane gains. Let's get into it. So if you don't know, in Pokemon Go, we have something called nests. Quick 2-kilometer egg hatch, Swablu. Nests are pretty much just big areas, green spaces, usually parks, in which a certain Pokemon will spawn there more frequently. Nests will change every single 2 weeks, so every 2 weeks, one certain nest will change from spawning one Pokemon, let's say a Squirtle, to spawning another Pokemon, let's say a Sparrow more commonly. We are currently in one of the biggest nests in Ottawa, and as you can see, it's definitely a Charmander nest. I see 4 Charmanders right there, which is not part of the regular spawn cycle or an event spawn, meaning it's definitely a nest. Now what we're able to do is we're able to take the idea of nests and go ahead and use it to grind XL candies. I have this Charizard right here. I believe it's around level 46 right now. And to max it to level 50, we still need 131 XL candies. So I've come over to this Charmander nest. We're gonna go ahead, catch as many Charmanders as we can, and then we're gonna go ahead and trade them and see how many XL candies can we get, and are nests really the way to go to get the XL candies. First thing we're gonna go ahead and do here is just screenshot our candy count. We're at 42 XL candies and 12 Charmander candies. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start catching these Charmanders here, and we're gonna have a count on screen. So that's gonna be Charmander number 1, as long as it got caught. Yeah, we got Charmander number 2. Honestly, I don't think it ever really gets old catching Charmanders. It's such a legendary Pokemon. Well, not legendary, but you know, it's like almost the mascot. We got number 3 and we got number 4. Bang! Now I can check the nearby. There are some other Charmanders. We're gonna go ahead and continue walking down, hunting down these Charmanders. I'm gonna stay here for about an hour, and I'll update you guys anytime I catch a Charmander so we can see how much Charmanders can we get in this nest in an hour.
Sometimes I'm at the peak and other times I'm about to fall. Sometimes I gotta wonder what I'm doing here at all. Sometimes in my mind I just sit here and I'm guessing. How can I find the answers? I don't even got the questions.
Okay, so we have 2 more Charmanders here, and while I catch them, I just want to stress the point that I made in the title, and that is big nests. Nests will vary in sizes, and it's going to depend on the size of your park or your area. What I recommend you guys do is go into your, area, city, whatever, and get an idea of what are the biggest nests in the area. There's actually so many Charmanders here. The best nests are going to be the ones with the biggest amount of space, because that will have the biggest amount of spawn points, which means it'll be the easiest to get a lot of that Pokemon. Going to your little local park, which is like, 15 meters by 50 meters wide or whatever, you're not going to get as many spawns there, in which this strategy won't work as well, because you have to be there for a lot longer and you'll have to wait for more spawn points to refresh. So I always recommend the biggest nest is going to be the best way to go for this strategy. Look at that, we already caught 6 Charmanders and it's been about 5 minutes in this giant nest. Now I do have to note that spawns usually take 30 minutes to, they're there for 30 minutes, so we probably won't get as many spawns for the next 30 minutes, even though I still have to go through this whole park first and clear them out. But all in all, the biggest nest is going to be the key for this strategy.
Tell me it's okay, maybe not, maybe so. Used to moving fast, now we both just talking slow.
Okay, so I caught a couple more Charmanders off camera, but I just want to help you guys identify nests. There's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to what's a nest and what is not. First of all, nests can never be a Pokemon that is boosted during an event. Right now, for example, Mountains of Power event, I don't know when you guys will be watching this video. That event might be over, but you guys know Slugma was definitely a featured Pokemon from that event, and Slugmas were everywhere. So sometimes people will go to parks and they'll see a lot of Slugmas and they'll be like, oh, this is a Slugma nest. No, it's not a Slugma nest. Slugma is part of the event spawn. At parks, areas where nests are, they combine both the nest spawns and the event spawns and a couple other spawns, but it doesn't mean that that Pokemon is nesting there.
Baby.
Secondly, sometimes people think spawns that are boosted during a certain season are actually nest spawns. Now, although this can be true sometimes, usually it's not. What I'm talking about here is those spawns that are boosted in certain areas during the season of Heritage. They have a full list on the blog post for the season of Heritage. Every season, those spawns change, and sometimes people think those are the Pokemon nesting, but that's usually not true, since those are actually season boosted spawns and not actually the nest spawns. Just to make it easy for you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link below of all the Pokemon that can nest in Pokemon Go, so it can kind of be easy for you guys to identify what a potential nest at your local park might be. Now we got 2 more Charmanders here. I think we're sitting at about 10 or 11 Charmanders, and it's been about 15 minutes, I believe. 20 minutes. I got here around 1:20. Oh, there's 2 more. This seems to be the spot right here. There's just 4 chilling here. Bang. A lot of Slugmas too, as I mentioned. It's a pretty high CPU one. And this one here, you don't have to Pineapple if you're going for XL candies, because Pineapples don't actually help the XL candy drop rate. But if you do want regular candies, which you could convert into XL candies later, then Pineapple is recommended for catching your Nest Pokemon if that's the Pokemon you really want the candies for. So it has been about 20 minutes and we are sitting at a nice little 12 Charmanders. Pretty good in terms of a Pokemon that is not currently part of the actual spawns. Now I walked all the way that way to that point, but the actual park goes all the way that way, as you can see on the map. So we're gonna head down that little lane along the road there, see if we can grab ourselves any more Charmanders. But here, this little middle point here with the circle seems to be the main spawn point. Let's go down that way, see if we can find any more. Now we walked all the way that way. I'm on the bike path right now. We caught a couple extra Charmanders. I'll show you guys the catches on screen. Now this is a tip for you guys, and something that I've just done is you want to walk the whole perimeter of the nest. What this allows you to do is identify where are the hotspots of the spawns. I now know there's 3 hotspots, one over there, one kind of like right behind me at the gym, and then there is one all the way over there. So then you can go between those 3 hotspots and catch. Spawns and nests are not all even. Sometimes most of the spawns will appear around one Pokestop, and then everywhere else there'll be like maybe 1 or 2 extra spawns, but really all the spawns are focusing on one Pokestop. This allows you to be more efficient with your nest hunting, as you can kind of focus in on going to the places where you know there's going to be spawns. I hope that makes sense. Okay, now as we walk here, I want to talk about one more little thing here that Nest can be useful for, and that is shiny hunt. They're both the ones we were catching on screen off camera, but pretty much what Nest allowed you to do is not only grind candy for Pokemon, but also shiny hunt Pokemon. Sometimes there's that shiny that you just love, it's your favorite Pokemon or whatever, and you want to hunt for it outside of events. Now, although during events it's a lot easier to actually catch a shiny, outside of events, you know, if you want that shiny Charmander or whatever, finding a Charmander nest might be the only way for you to attack it. Either wait for an event to spawn Charmander, or you look for the nest. All in all, it's not the most efficient method of shiny hunting, but it is still an option for you. Find those big nests with that spawn that you want the shiny for, and maybe if you get lucky, you'll get it. And another Charmander on the tally. I hope the tally is correct. I've been trying to keep track, but it's not easy. While we're here though, let me show off where we are. We are along the Rideau Canal at, I forget the park's name, but I'll put a clip of it up on screen right now. This place is beautiful. It's pretty much the river that goes through all of Ottawa. And during the winter when it gets cold enough, right now it's not cold enough, that whole place, it becomes just a big long skating rink. I believe it's like 12 kilometers long. I'm not 100% sure. It becomes this beautiful skating rink that you can go skate on. So I'm super excited. Maybe we'll do a little vlog, a skating vlog. Would that be cool? Catch a Pokemon while skating? Maybe we'll do that, because this place is definitely beautiful to play, except that it's cold. Okay guys, so it's been about an hour. I'm getting pretty cold here. We caught a bunch of other Charmanders. I'll put all the clips of us catching them on screen, but let's just do a little head count here of how many Charmanders were we able to get in 1 hour of playing. We're gonna search here Charmander and age 0. 26 Charmanders in about an hour. Now that right there is actually not bad. This nest is not the greatest one we have in Ottawa, but it is still a pretty good nest. And 26 Charmanders is gonna get us 26 XL candies, plus, you know, a couple for catching and things like that. Now, 2 extra tips I have thought of while I was actually going around and playing is, number 1, playing during weather boost is going to be in your best interest. If you know a Pokemon you're hunting after and it's spawning in the wild in a nest, wait till the weather is weather boosting that Pokemon, since you will get more XL candies for all the catches you do for that Pokemon. Second of all, another tip might be to have a scooter or a skateboard. Ideally, you wouldn't be playing during the winter, but what this allows you to do is navigate that nest faster so you can go and find all the spawns. Because for me, I'm pretty much like walking from one side of this super long park to the other, which is at least like a 400-meter stretch. So it's pretty much, you know, it's taking me a lot longer. If you had a scooter or a skateboard or a bicycle or something like that, you could pretty much go between those nest spawns a lot faster. Those are 2 little bonus tips if you're gonna do this strategy. We're gonna go ahead and head home right now. We're gonna do this trading and we're gonna find out how many XL candies did we get in the end, and then we're gonna power up our Charizard as high as we can. Let's do it. Okay guys, we're back in the studio now. We're gonna go ahead and trade these Charmanders. For some reason my GPS is not being found, but whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a quick screenshot so we can get an idea of how many we actually gained from catching, and now we're gonna go ahead and trade. Okay Okay, and with that done, the trading is complete. Let's take a look at our final count here. I'm gonna come here, screenshot our Charmander, and we're gonna go ahead and compare. So we started here with 42 Charmander XL candies and around 1,500 regular Charmander candies. We went ahead and caught a bunch of Charmanders and actually only gained 4 XL candies from the catches. This is where Weather Boost is gonna come in clutch, because if you have Weather Boost, you're gonna be catching higher IV Charmanders and getting more candy. We also gained around around 150 regular Charmander candy. Finally, after trading, we went from 46 all the way up to 73, around 27 XL candies for trading, very good there. And we ended up with around 1,700 Charmander candies, gaining around 218 regular Charmander candies. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and convert and get 2 XL candies right here, because we did get 200 regular Charmander candies, so might as well use those as XLs. And that gives us a total of 33 XL candies gotten in around 1 hour and plus 15 minutes for trading. So I say 1 hour and 15 minutes, 33 Charmander XL candies is not bad, considering the fact that Charmander is not spawning in the wild during the event right now. Let's go ahead and take this moment to finally max out our Charmander as high as we can. So one sec here. This is gonna take our Charizard to level 48.5. So we're only gonna be missing around 1.5 levels to take our Charizard to level 50. Just for laughs, let's go ahead and Mega Evolve our Charizard to see how high it's gonna get. Level Charizard, Mega Charizard Y, level 48.5. We do have a buddy boosted as well, so we could put it up even 1 more level if we want to take it to level 49. But there it is, Charizard. Bang, that was the goal of the video. Really, that was the goal. So yeah, guys, that is the technique. I'm really curious what you guys think about this strategy. Do you think big nests are broken right now? Do you think they're an effective strategy to grind XL candies in Pokemon Go? There are bigger nests I have here in Ottawa. That one I played at was a big one, but there are bigger ones. And I think that if I were to play at a bigger nest with a friend so that we could actually mirror trade those Pokemon, because the thing is I did miss out on candies for transferring Pokemon since I wasn't receiving Charmanders during the trade. And then also if I played during Weather Boost, I think you could easily probably do near 100 XL candies in like 2 hours of playing at one of these big nests during Weather Boost. So I think it's an effective strategy. Again, guys, comment below what you think about this strategy, and if you have a big nest in your area so you can take advantage of this. We're gonna see y'all in the next one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day and follow for tips, everyone. Peace.